Ladies and gentlemen, bards and troubadours, welcome back to the enchanting world of What's Your Damage? Today we're tuning our lutes, polishing our poetry, and preparing to take center stage as we delve into the captivating world of bards in Dungeons & Dragons. I love bards. Yay, bards.
Oh, then are you in for a treat? This episode is all about bards, the rock stars of the fantasy realm. Get ready to witness the magic of music, the power of prose, and the sheer charisma that will leave even the mightiest dragons swooning.
Oh. That's how Donkey did it. Donkey!
Donkey is a bard.
Donkey is a bard.
And in the morning, he's making waffles. I had to.
Bards, my friends, are not just wandering minstrels strumming lutes. Oh no. They're the ultimate Renaissance beings, mastering the art of song, spellcasting, and seduction, all in one harmonious package.
That's right, we've got tales to tell, spells to sling, and wits to wow you with. So prepare to be entertained, educated, and maybe a little bit enchanted.
Maybe a little. In this episode, we'll uncover the history of the Bard class, tracing its roots back to the ancient editions of D&D. These masters of inspiration have been tickling our funny bones and tugging at our heartstrings since the very beginning.
And hold on to your kilts because we'll be unearthing the secret sauce of bard abilities. I do not want to know what the hell is bard's secret sauce is. Not with how big of a stereotype the seduction is. From the power of bardic inspiration to their mesmerizing charm spells, these guys know how to work a crowd and make both allies and foes dance to their tune.
But that's not all. We've got the lowdown on bard subclasses that will make your head spin. From the seductive allure of the College of Glamour to the dramatic flair of the College of Eloquence, we'll be showcasing the many flavors of bardic magic.
Okay, at least it's just the magic. We don't need to know the flavors of bards.
Oh God!
And let's not forget about those feats. Bards have some seriously cool options that can make them even more versatile and entertaining. Prepare to be amazed by the prowess of the great entertainer and the nimbleness of the melodic acrobat.
Oh, we're just getting warmed up, folks. We'll also be dishing out some character building tips for all you aspiring bards out there. Think of us as your personal bardic coaches, ready to help you create a character that's as smooth as honey and as sharp as a rapier.
And considering that bard is my personal favorite class to play, I have a bit more experience with this one. Don't worry, we've got role-playing tips aplenty. We'll teach you how to add that extra dash of charisma to your performance, how to woo NPCs with your words, and how to leave a lasting impression on every tavern and court you grace with your presence. Or, become the furry dragon of the north because you are a tabaxi bard who has adopted every kobold you've come across.
So, my fellow adventurers, ready yourselves for a symphony of laughter, a crescendo of knowledge, and a harmony of fun.
Oh, it's gonna be epic, folks. Grab your instruments, your quills, and your wits, and let's dive into the world of bards. The adventure awaits.
Now that we've warmed up our vocal cords with a harmonious intro, let's dive into the fascinating history of the bard class in the realms of D&D.
That's right, bards have been tickling our eardrums and casting their spells since the very inception of this fantastical game. But did you know that in the olden days, bards had to jump through hoops to become the versatile powerhouses that they are today?
I did not know this, but in original D&D, bards were like a mystical puzzle. You had to start as a fighter, then dabble in some thievery, and finally take a detour into druid territory. Quite the detour, huh?
Talk about being well-rounded. It made bards incredibly versatile, but it also made character creation a bit like solving a riddle worthy of a sphinx.
Exactly. But fret not, for bards received a grand revamp in the second edition of D&D. No more need for acrobatics to
Multi-class?
Multipass. Dillo multipass. Dillo need to multi-class. No more need for acrobatics to multi-class. They gained the power to cast spells, and the world rejoiced at the birth of the bardic spellcasters we know and love.
Huzzah! The ultimate Renaissance beings were set free, no longer confined to the rigid walls of multiclassing. They sang their way into the hearts of adventurers everywhere.
And what's better than a bard with a song in their heart? A bard with a magical melody. In the 3rd edition of D&D, bards got a nifty new ability called bardic music. Now they could use their music to lift their players' spirits or put a sour note in their foe's tune.
Oh, I can imagine the sweet symphony of buffs and debuffs sweeping through the battlefield. Music, they say, is food of love. But it seems bards have turned it into a buffet of bonuses and boons.
Absolutely. And as the song goes, the times they are changing. In the 4th edition of D&D, bards took on a new role as controllers. Not content with just buffing allies, they took center stage as debuffing virtuosos. Sounds like I'm casting a fucking Harry Potter spell.
Virtuoso! You must be a moral, upstanding being.
Yeah, no.
Oh, the power of control. It's like a symphony of domination.
We are the nation of domination.
With bards orchestrating the very flow of battle. Bravo! Bravo! Bravo.
And speaking of new additions, we're going to touch a little bit on 1D&D and the updates that they've made to the Bard class. So, we just kind of want to touch base with it since it's kind of making news in the D&D world. So, yeah.
I mean, the changes, they're just full of surprises. I've read over a little bit, but I have not currently read over the changes that they're making to bards, so I'll be learning this part along with all of you.
From what I've read, they're giving a boost to bardic inspiration. It now lasts for an hour versus 10 minutes, I believe, is what the current time is on that. So you've got a little bit more time to work your magical mojo, if you know what I mean.
So that way, like, should you decide to cast bardic inspiration, you're not having to worry about it being within 10 minutes of wherever your next battle is going to be, because you don't know that. So having it last an hour, you may run into a battle, you may not, but hey, at least you're prepared.
Yeah. Another update that they were talking about is that bards can now pick spells from any 3 spell lists: arcane, divine, or primal.
And they're not just doing that with bards either. They're doing that with a few other magic casting classes.
Right. They're also adding a new subclass, the College of Dance.
Oh!
Move over, Fred Astaire, because bards are ready to cha-cha.
There's Star-Lord.
Into the fray.
We have brought him up the last 3 episodes as to what he would be. Maybe 4, I don't remember. But College of Dance would definitely be Star-Lord.
And for those of you that have not heard the references, some of them were cut. We do have the
blooper reel.
Some of our blooper reel, which does include the conversations about Star-Lord and, just random miscellaneous.
I mean, he did save the world by
bloopers.
winning a dance battle.
This is true.
Well, not even the world, the universe.
So,
or just that quadrant of the galaxy, I'm not really sure.
The power word heal or power word kill. So, or no, it says Words of Creation allows bards to cast an upgraded version of power word heal or power word kill.
That's a great new capstone. I mean, Power Word Heal and Power Word Kill are already strong spells to have. I mean, they are 9th level, so you're not going to get to use them very often, or they might be 8th level. I'd have to actually go back and look. My brain is not computing spell levels right now.
That's fine.
But they're already good spells, and to boost those is ridiculous.
I was going to say, is that just not going to make the bard OP as fuck?
I mean, the bard's already OP as fuck if you know how to min-max it.
That was just some of the changes that we've read about, or that I've read about, so...
Within 1D&D, yeah.
Within 1D&D, so, like, there might be stuff that I missed. This is just stuff that, basically, I haven't looked at... There was a play test. I didn't dabble with that any. I don't know if you did. I don't know if the
Not
play test is still public.
I mean, if anything,
I believe it is.
Anything within Unearthed Arcana or online on Wizards' website, if it gives you the information, you are more than welcome to use it in your own campaigns. It's just at that point it takes it out of 5th edition and puts it into playtest for 1D&D. You can do that if you want. I am not comfortable enough as a DM yet to pull things from other areas, so I'll stick with what I know for now.
Right. But
you can playtest anything at pretty much any point in time. Want to make your own races? Go for it. Want to make your own subclasses? You can do that too.
It is really... Dungeons & Dragons is just amazing.
You are limited
like an ever-evolving Pokemon!
You are more or less just limited only by your own imagination and, a few solid set rules that you need to hold on to.
Right. You don't want to stray too far away from the rules.
Like, I have that rule that's make it make sense.
Make it make sense, yeah.
Or don't, for some people.
Can you make that make sense? Anyway, that's the end of this segment. We will be right back with some more information on the awesome Bard class. Greetings, adventurers! We have an electrifying sponsor to introduce to you today. Get ready to power up your day with Dubby, the energy drink that'll have you gaming like a boss.
That's right, folks. Dubby is not your average energy drink. It's packed with vitamins and nootropics, specially formulated for those who want to stay focused without the jitters or that pesky crash.
Need a boost to conquer your gaming quests? Just grab a scoop of Dubby, mix it with 6 to 8 ounces of cold water, give it a shake, and voila, you're ready to level up.
And here's the sweetest part. Dubby's clean energy formula. Unlike other drinks out there, Dubby takes pride in their no-nonsense approach. No fillers, no maltodextrin, and definitely no artificial coloring. It's like a unicorn riding a rainbow into your taste buds.
And guess what? Dubby is sugar-free, 0 calorie, and again, it's maltodextrin-free too. They're all about giving you the good stuff without the guilt. It's like a magical elixir that grants you epic gaming skills.
Don't miss out, folks. Visit dubby.gg, and when you're ready to fuel your gaming sessions, use the coupon code What's Your Damage, your spelled UR, for an extra 10% off. That's right, an extra discount just for being our awesome listeners.
So what are you waiting for? Grab your dice, head over to dubby.gg, and let Dubby be your sidekick on this epic adventure.
Dubby is the ultimate gaming fuel for champions. Power up, stay focused, and conquer realms like a boss.
Dubby is intended for adults age 18 and above. Please drink responsibly and follow the recommended serving instructions. Consult a healthcare professional before use if you have any underlying health conditions. Stay hydrated and enjoy gaming responsibly. Gather around, musically inclined adventurers, for the next verse in our epic symphony dedicated to the Bard class in Dungeons & Dragons. Oh, the sweet, sweet allure of being a bard, wielding music and magic like a maestro, conducting the very weave of reality.
Truly, the Bard class has evolved over the ages like a beautiful ballad, from its humble beginnings to the dazzling crescendo we have today. Now let's delve into the virtuoso versatility of bards in 5th edition D&D. We'll start with the heartbeat of a bard. Their hit points. Just like our favorite tunes, they're like an ever-repeating rhythm. Starting at 1st level, you get 1d8 of hit points, plus your constitution modifier. As you level up, like fine-tuning a lute, you gain an extra 1d8 hit points per level. So sing your heart out, but remember to take care of yourself, fellow bards. And now, behold the bard's immersive proficiencies. Light armor, simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords are your musical arsenal. Not to mention you get to be the virtuoso of not 1, not 2, but 3 instruments of your choice. It's like having your very own symphony at your fingertips. Just don't pick a harmonica, I beg you, or a kazoo. Now skills.
Bards get to be the ultimate knowledge seekers. You can choose any 3 skills, making you the ultimate connoisseur of all things bardic and beyond.
And as the spotlight shifts to spellcasting, bards weave their own magical tapestry. Starting with any 2 cantrips of your choice, you'll learn more as you level up. Feel the force. Feel the magical resonance within you.
Do it. Your spell slots act like the conductor's baton, conducting the harmonious flow of magic. The Bard table in the player's handbook shows how many slots you have for casting spells of different levels. They recharge after a long rest, so take your time, Maestro.
And here come the spells themselves. As you level up, your repertoire expands like a grand symphony, with new spells of your choice. It's like composing a masterful musical score 1 spell at a time. Now, with bards, unlike some of the other casting classes who you can change your prepared spells each day, you can only change out maybe, I think it's 1 spell. Like, say you have Healing Word. Say you have a spell that you didn't utilize before leveling up. Well, you can replace that spell with a different one from the Bard list. But you can only do that at level up. And I do believe it's only 1 spell per level up.
And let's not forget the spark that lights the fire of inspiration, the all-important spell-casting ability. Charisma is the heart of a bard's magic. Your performances resonate with the soul of your audience.
Both your attack modifier and your spell save DC, when it comes to casting spells, are tied to that charisma score. So sing loud and proud, for the power of your music lies within. And how charming you are.
Ritual casting, anyone? Bards embrace the magical arts in every way possible. If a spell has the ritual tag, you can cast it as a ritual, giving you even more versatility.
Now, the thing with ritual casting is it takes about 10 minutes to get it up. Yeah, it takes longer to ritual cast something, but it saves you the expenditure of that spell slot. And what about our trusty spellcasting focus? Fear not, for your favorite musical instrument is more than just a tool for your performances. It doubles as a spellcasting focus, too. Skeleton's hand!
And now, the crowning jewel, the bardic inspiration. You, my friend, are the ultimate cheerleader for your allies. Bestow your inspiration upon them with a D6 bardic inspiration die.
Your allies will thank you when they get the extra boost to an ability check, attack roll, or a saving throw within the next 10 minutes. Guess what? You can do this a number of times equal to your charisma modifier per day. Well, per long rest, because sometimes you don't get a full long rest within 24 hours. And then you more or less get a level of exhaustion at that point, so that sucks.
But we're just getting started with the bardic inspiration. At 5th level, your bardic inspiration die upgrades to a D8, at 10th to a D10, and at 15th to a D12. You'll be conducting your allies to victory in no time.
But hold on, we're not done yet. Bards are a natural-born jack of all trades. At 2nd level, you add half of your proficiency bonus to any ability check that you're not already gaining that benefit for.
And just when you thought it couldn't get any better, at 10th level, you get to choose another 2 skill proficiencies to double your fun.
And what's that? The sweet sound of Song of Rest. At 2nd level, you can soothe your wounded allies during a short rest, giving them an extra 1d6 hit points when they regain hit points by expending a hit die. That was a lot of hits. And not taking damage and not damaging hits.
But as you level up, that hit point harmony becomes even more potent. At 9th level, it turns into 1d8, at 13th to 1d10, and at 17th level, a dazzling d12. They'll be singing your praises in no time.
So remember, bards, the bard class is not just about music and spells, but also about being an expertise extraordinaire. At 3rd level, you choose 2 of your skill proficiencies to receive a double proficiency bonus, gaining expertise in them.
And if you're feeling extra versatile, at 10th level, go ahead and pick 2 more skill proficiencies to double that expertise magic.
Now let's talk about the crescendo of ability score improvements, or ASIs. At 4th, 8th, 12th, 16th, and 19th level, you can increase 1 ability score by 2 or 2 by 1. Also, anytime you can take an ASI is when you also have the option to forego the increase and take a feat.
In short, customize your character's abilities like you're composing your magnum opus.
Time to step into the spotlight of Counter Charm. At 6th level, you can use your music to disrupt mind-influencing effects within 30 feet of you. Frightened or charmed? Not on your watch.
Begone, witch!
Begone, Satan! Hello, Shamu.
Hello, Shamu.
Ignore the Shamu. There's no Shamu in the room.
No more fear, just the power of your resounding notes to shield your allies from harm.
Now for the grand finale of Magical Secrets. At 10th level, you have access to spells from any class. Yeah, any class. Like raiding a treasure trove of magical knowledge.
And at 14th and 18th levels, you get to do it again.
Again and again and again and again. Okay, maybe not that many times, but you know what I mean.
And that'll make you ready for any situation.
And last, but certainly not least, you get Superior Inspiration at 20th level. That is your capstone, and even when you have no Bardic Inspiration left, you'll regain 1 anytime you roll for initiative.
Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, you'll never be without your musical magic.
Now, let's talk schools, or colleges, apologies.
Oh yes. First up, the College of Eloquence. It's like being the smooth talker everyone wishes they could be, you know what I mean? Silver Tongue gives you the power to turn a 9 or lower into a 10. It's like Lady Luck said,
Not today, honey. But that's not all. Unsettling words is like adding a dash of spice to your words. Spicy. And when you use the And when you use that bardic inspiration, you can practically see your enemy's confidence deflate. It's like bringing a balloon to a needle convention.
Oh god, there's a hot air balloon convention going on close by to where we are. And that just that was awful.
That poor little balloon dog. He entered the wrong house.
I love that.
Oh no, the cacti!
Oh god, I love that analogy.
My airfield booty needs to avoid the succulents.
Oh my god. And let's not forget unfailing inspiration. It's like serving up inspiration on a silver platter. And even if your friend screws up the roll, they still get to keep that bardic inspiration die. It's like being the bardic therapist of dice rolls.
Oh, therapy. I think we all need it. But whatever. But hold on tight, guys. With universal speech, you'll become a real smooth operator. Speak any language to any creature, even those who have no idea what you're saying. It's like an intergalactic D&D dating service.
That reminds me of Rocco's Modern Life.
Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby. We were too young to get that.
Swiping right on dragons. Now let's shift gears to the College of Creation. It's like D&D arts and crafts with a splash of magic. Note of Potential lets you add a magical twist to your bardic inspiration. It's like giving a little wink to your allies saying, hey, I got you, baby.
What you doing? Oh, absolutely. And when they use that inspiration, boom, the magical fireworks explode. Performance of Creation is like being a bardic Martha Stewart. You craft items that last for hours with a touch of glam and a hint of symphony. It's like DIY magic on steroids.
We're turning bards into spellcasting home decorators. And how about animating performance? It's like playing Dungeons & Dragons with your very own Toy Story. Give life to inanimate objects that fight alongside you.
Why just Toy Story? Why not Child's Play? Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
Oh god.
Hey, Andy.
Mom, the doll is alive!
Oh, did you know, random interesting fact, because you mentioned Toy Story. Did you know that the carpet in Sid's house is an exact replica of the carpet that was used in the hallway in The Shining?
I did not.
Yeah, fun fact.
Fun fact.
I can just imagine a little dagger going, oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
We got daggers doing the Macarena. The best part? They're friendly to you and your gang, so it's like having your very own band of enchanted action figures. Small soldiers.
Small soldiers, yes, that's what it's called. Small soldiers.
Yeah.
But wait! The climax of creativity comes with creative crescendo. You're not limited by gold piece value anymore. It's like having an all-you-can-craft bardic buffet. Up next is the College of Glamour. Picture this. You're like the Pied Piper of charm, spreading fey magic and mantle of inspiration wherever you go. You grant temporary hit points to your allies, and, like a fairy godmother, they can dash away from danger without a care in the world. Oh my gosh. And the little pumpkin with your little rat that's now a horse.
It's like giving out charisma-fueled energy drinks. Oh, fuck no.
Like Dubby.
Game like a boss. And don't even get me started on enthralling performance. You've got seductive fey magic flowing through your performances. You'll charm your audience like a siren at sea, but without the shipwrecks.
I don't
But
believe
probably
it.
the same amount of pant losing.
Probably, but there's still gonna be just as many shipwrecks. Especially if it's in the Spelljammer main setting. Your fans will be mesmerized, praising you to the heavens. They'll even protect you from anyone who dares mess with you. Who needs bodyguards when you've got an army of adoring groupies?
I mean, I'd be worried about stalkers at that point, wouldn't you? And hold on to your fancy hats. Has to be the fancy ones. Nobody cares about the ball caps. Unless they're like $30 ball caps, because why the hell? Because at 6th level, you don the mantle of majesty. You become the ultimate master of command, casting command left and right. Like it's your personal magic show. Commanding people never felt this fabulous.
Oh, it's the bardic version of Simon Says.
And what does Simon say?
I'm sorry. And let's not forget Unbreakable Majesty. You're the belle of the ball with your unearthly beauty and fierce presence. Try to attack, and boom, 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 kaboom. They'll have to roll against your spell save DC. You'll have enemies swatting at thin air like confused kittens. Oh.
And if they're kobolds, I bet that looks adorable. Or goblins, even, sometimes. Goblins can be cute. They can be cute little balls of sunshine.
Okay. It's like saying the Teletubbies are cute.
No, those things are freaking terrifying. Unbreakable Majesty is like a magic makeover, turning you into a majestic force to be reckoned with. No one will dare lay a finger on you. That may not come in handy if you're trying to seduce the dragon.
Fair enough.
I kid.
Unless they enjoy failing their attacks and being smitten by your lore.
Now, let's flip the pages to the College of Lore. It's like the ultimate bardic education, making you a triple threat performer. With bonus proficiencies, you'll be skilled in not 1, not 2, but 3 more skills of your choice.
It's like being a jack of all trades like you already are, with a swanky hat and a dash of panache. But wait, there's more. Cutting words is the ultimate bardic heckling. You can distract and disarm your enemies like a stand-up comedian on a roll.
Heckling with style? Huh, nice. And additional magical secrets. Oh, it's like being a bardic spell thief. You get cherry-picked spells from any class. Sooner than you'd be able to, if you didn't choose this particular subclass. Making your spell list juicier than a freshly squeezed lemon.
Was the lemon squeezed with magic? Is this magical lemonade?
We used unseen servant, or mage hand to do it.
And finally, at 14th level, you reach Peerless Skill. It's like adding bardic inspiration to your ability checks, giving you an edge no one else has.
And now for a fun one that comes from Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft, College of Spirits. Get ready to commune with the other side and channel the spirit's wisdom. With guiding whispers, you'll be guiding your friends like a spectral GPS. And you get the guidance cantrip, so it's like having your own spiritual tour guide.
It's a bardic Ouija board, minus the creepy seances.
And if we want the seances?
Well, we might want the seances. I don't know.
It's all for the drama.
The
effect,
drama.
The storytelling aspects that come with it.
Yes, darling. And let's not forget spiritual focus. It's like having a magical swag bag. Candles, crystal balls, skulls.
Ah, Horatio, I hardly knew thee.
You're the fashion-forward bard accessorizing for spiritual success.
Oh,
so like
I
a
can...
gothic bard.
Yes.
Is what I'm envisioning in my head. Not saying that, you know, people that,
you know,
are like that would perform stuff like this are all gothic. Like, that's just me being stereotypical.
Oh, I can see it now. A bard strutting with a skull in one hand and a crystal ball in the other. Pure chic. But wait, at 6th level, it's spirit session time. You and your buddies can conduct an hour-long ritual, and in the end, you'll learn a spell from any class.
It's like a supernatural spell swap party. You'll be the bard who knows a little bit of everything. It's like a mystical library.
But hold on tight, because we're not done yet. With Tales from the Beyond, you become a storytelling savant. Roll the dice, and the spirits direct you to tell a tale, with a bonus action using your bardic inspiration.
And more information about the tales that you can tell and the abilities of the tales, you can find that in
Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft.
It's like being possessed by 1,000 playwrights. You'll be the one-man bardic theater putting on a show with every bonus action.
Bravo, my good sir! And now, on to the College of Swords. These bards aren't just about tunes. They know how to swing a scimitar with style.
They're the ultimate bards of the blade. With bonus proficiencies, they're decked out in medium armor, looking sharp and ready for action. With their sunglasses that they wear at night.
I wear my sunglasses at night. And if they're already proficient with a melee weapon, they can use it as a spellcasting focus. It's like turning a weapon into a magic wand. Expecto Bardic! Oh god, I hate it. Oh, I stabby a little bit with my magic weapon. Does it hurt? Is it damaging? Okay, good.
Expecto Bardic indeed. But wait.
Do I have to?
Yes. The blade flourish is where the real magic happens.
Ta-da!
Imagine taking the attack action and your walking speed increases by 10 feet. You'll be dancing circles around your foes.
And with the blade flourish option, the bardic blade becomes a symphony of destruction. Defensive flourish lets you add inspiration to your armor class, or AC, like a shield with extra flair.
And slashing flourish. It's like a buffet of blade bashing.
Don't forget mobile flourish. Pushing enemies away with style and grace. It's like a ballroom dance with weapons. The best kind of ballroom dancing.
Bravo, my darling swordsman! And at 6th level, they get extra attack. Double the attacks, double the excitement. It's like a one bard party with twice the fireworks.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the enemy would want a refund for their ticket to this blade flourishing extravaganza. But wait, the grand finale is Master's Flourish. Roll the dice, and you get to use it without expending a use of bardic inspiration.
It's like winning the bardic lottery! The College of Swords bards have their own bag of bardic tricks, and they're playing to win.
Oh, and now, my favorite. The College of Whispers is not for the faint of heart. These bards have mastered the art of psychic terror. With psychic blades, their weapon attacks become venomous to a creature's mind. It's like fighting with a weapon dipped in ghost pepper sauce. Extra spicy.
It's so spicy.
Now, in order to use that, though, you do have to, like, expend a use of bardic inspiration, but it actually adds, I think at first it's like a d6 additional damage that is psychic, so you're not, like, doing slashing or piercing damage that way.
That's right. It's the perfect recipe for mind-boggling damage. And let's not forget words of terror. These bards can sow fear and paranoia just by talking to someone alone for a minute. It's like having a license to thrill, or someone that's really good at interrogating.
You should fear me, for I can unleash your deepest nightmares with just a few innocent-seeming words.
Whoa! That gave me goosebumps. But wait, at 6th level, they don the mantle of whispers. They can snatch a humanoid shadow upon death and become them.
It's like being a bardic master of disguise. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the sneakiest bard of them all? Definitely the one with the stolen shadows. Yeah, boy.
Yeah, boy. And with Shadow Lore at 14th level, they can tap into a creature's deepest fears with just a whisper. It's like having the ultimate secret weapon. Hey there, buddy. Want to hear a secret that'll keep you up at night?
Tell me, and your wish shall be my command. It's both chilling and charming.
And now, on to the College of Valor, the warriors with a song in their hearts and a battle cry on their lips.
The College of Valor is the front-line bards, armored up and ready to inspire their comrades with bonus proficiencies. They're like walking armories, medium armor, shields, and martial weapons. No one wants to mess with them.
And don't forget combat inspiration. They're the ultimate cheerleaders on the battlefield.
Rah, rah, go team!
They inspire their allies to hit harder and dodge better. It's like having a bardic drill sergeant.
Hit 'em high, hit 'em low. Show 'em what we got. Let's go, go, go. I can see the College of Valor bards leading the charge, inspiring their allies with pep talks and power chords.
Absolutely. And at 6th level, they get extra attack. 2 attacks are always better than 1. It's like a bardic encore with an extra dose of action.
Encore indeed. And they've got the ultimate battle prowess with battle magic at 14th level. I mean, it's pretty high up there, but you can get to it. Casting a spell and slicing through enemies, all in one harmonious act. It's like playing the drums while twirling flaming batons. That sounds epic.
I'd love to see
I would
that.
love that. Oh my god.
It's the bardic equivalent of playing a guitar solo with one hand and juggling swords with the other.
College of Valor bards are the rock stars of the battlefield.
Alright guys, now that we've explored the mesmerizing bard colleges, it's time to spice up our bardic journey with some fabulous feats.
Feats are those magical little upgrades, giving our bards a little extra pizzazz. Picture this. You walk into a room and suddenly everyone's like, whoa, is that a bard or a shape-shifting superstar?
That's right. Let's start with the actor feat. Bards with this talent are like the ultimate party tricksters. They can mimic anyone's voice and appearance, perfect for surprise parties or infiltrating the royal ball.
Absolutely. But if you want to be the first in line for the next buffet, alert is the feat for you. It's like having an internal bardic alarm clock, making sure you're never caught off guard.
It's true. And with Canny from Tasha's Cauldron of Everything, our bards become master detectives. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, like magical secret agents. Watch out, Nancy Drew.
I see all. I know all. And I can find the hidden door.
Yes. I'd trust you with any treasure hunt, Amara. But speaking of magic, Eldritch Adept is perfect for those bards who crave more warlock wonders. 2 new cantrips? Talk about a magical shopping spree.
Oh, it's a spellcaster's dream come true. But don't underestimate the Fey-touched feat. With Misty Step in their repertoire, our bards can be the ultimate teleporting troubadours.
And their charisma gets a bonus too. It's like they've been sprinkled with fairy dust, turning them into charismatic charmers that can dazzle even the crankiest of dragons.
That's a great image. But wait, who's ready to unleash their inner dragon? Gift of the Gem Dragon from Fizban's Treasury of Dragons is the way to go. With a breath weapon, our bards can become fiery performers. Quite literally.
It's the ultimate encore. If you want to be a polyglot prodigy, linguist is the feat to have. 3 more languages? Bards with this feat can host a global symposium.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Bardic Tower of Babel. Just hopefully we don't get shot down by an angry god.
And if our bards are craving even more magical knowledge, Magic Initiate is the answer. 2 cantrips and a first level spell from any list. It's like having a bard's greatest hits collection.
Come one, come all, step right up, ladies and gentlemen. Witness the bard with all the tricks up their sleeves and the ladies on their arm.
And for the perceptive persuaders, we have Observant and Persuasive feats. +1 bonus to Wisdom and Charisma scores, advantage on related checks. It's like having the ultimate bardic charisma amplifier.
Hello, all you beautiful people. Please allow me to enchant you with my wisdom and charm. Wink.
These are just a few feats to enhance your bardic brilliance. But remember, it's not just about the feats, it's about embracing your unique bardic style. Now that we've dived into the magical world of feats, it's time to brush up on some role-playing tips for our beloved bards.
We're going to jump right in and learn some role-playing tips for these amazing charmers and tricksters of every party. The bards have that natural gift of charisma, so your character should be the life of the party. Picture this. Whenever they enter a room, it's like the spotlight turns to them and they take center stage.
Absolutely. And being witty and creative is a must. A bard without a quick quip or a clever idea is like a lute without strings. Pretty boring.
Why did the dragon go to therapy? To deal with its treasure issues. But
Your bard should be a fountain of creativity, dazzling everyone with their music, art, and ingenious solutions.
And let's not forget, bards are the knowledge seekers. They're like walking encyclopedias with a flair for adventure. They're probably best friends with the wizards who carry books on them everywhere they go.
Indeed. Your character should have a thirst for knowledge, eager to learn about everything from ancient history to the latest tavern gossip. What did Mark say about Susie today?
Did you hear about the gnome who opened a bakery? Everything they made was shortbread. Hit that hi-hat, Georgie.
And being a team player is key. Bards are the ultimate support, lifting their party to victory with their music and encouragement.
Come on, my friends, let's take this challenge and rock it like a halfling on a tambourine.
That's the spirit, but let's not forget the nitty-gritty of character building. Choose a race that complements your character's charm.
Absolutely. Humans, half-elves, and halflings are like the smooth talkers of the races, born to charm the socks off anyone.
Hey there, Mr. Dragon. Is that shiny gold hoard for sale, or are you just showing off your fashion sense?
And don't forget the background. Entertainer, guild artisan, and urchin. These backgrounds give our bard that extra oomph, don't they?
They certainly do. And when it comes to spells, tailor them to your character's playstyle. Buff your allies, debuff your foes, or unleash the power of the elements. It's all up to you.
It's time to give our enemies a taste of my frosty playlist. Let's cool down this party.
I love it. And last but not least, we can't ignore the power of bardic inspiration.
Oh, that's right. It's like having a pocket cheerleader. You got this, my friends. Take that giant down with a dance move.
Man, it sounds like it's like a mobile version of DDR in my back pocket. And there you have it, fellow bards. With these tips, your characters will be the shining stars of every campaign.
So go forth, my bardic companions, and weave your enchanting tales.
Until next time, may your charisma be contagious and your music be magical. Our grand adventure into the world of bards in D&D has come to an end. We've covered it all, the history, the abilities, the mesmerizing subclasses, and oh, the puns! So many puns!
You bet. And if you thought our wordplay was Bard-tastic, just wait until you meet your own musical maestros in-game.
Absolutely. Remember, folks, charisma and charm go a long way. So be prepared to talk your way out of a dragon's lair or charm a pack of goblins into a conga line.
Da, 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 da.
Hey!
Yes, and don't forget to sprinkle some creativity into your battles. A well-timed song can turn a deadly encounter into a hilarious musical number.
A one, a two, a fireball, and boom! The goblin chorus is toast.
They're gone.
They're gone.
And as we conclude this epic episode, we want to extend our deepest gratitude to all of our listeners. Thank you for joining us on this fantastic quest through the world of the Bard.
We hope you found inspiration and entertainment, and maybe even a bardic inspiration or two along the way. And please remember, while we try to give you the most in-depth information, it is always best to check the official source books. We kind of told you guys what some of these things were in. You can find a link to the books on our website.
Also remember, do not be shy to share your epic tales with us on any of our social media platforms.
That's right. You can find us on Instagram and TikTok. Our handle is What's Your Damage Official. You're spelled UR, of course. And on Facebook at What's Your Damage. And for all things about What's Your Damage, you can find it on our website, what'syourdamage.com.
There, you'll find magical insights, behind-the-scenes shenanigans on our Patreon, and probably a few puns for good measure.
Definitely. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite platform. You wouldn't want to miss any of our future adventures, would you?
Absolutely not. So click that subscribe or follow button, like us on social media, and join our growing community of fantastical fun.
Until next time, dear listeners, may your dice roll high, your music be enchanting, and your journeys be filled with endless wonder.
And may your damage be epic!
Farewell, adventurers. Keep spreading the magic of Dungeons and Dragons.